Welcome back to another day of MLB over-unders with your boy Kirk for Saturday, June 8th. We came back. We went 3-0 on the free picks, bringing the free play record to 14-8-1, sitting at about just a 65% hit rate. But my premiums have been even better in the past week, up plus 700 units in just the last week in the MLB. Make sure to head on over to that. We got NBA, we got WNBA, 5-1 in my last 6 WNBA plays. So buy a 3-pack, buy a 7-day pass or something, as that will get you a discounted rate. If you want to see what I'm about, just hit the 1-day packages with the credit guarantee. So a lot of different offers for you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to Pick Dawgz. Also, drop your favorite plays in the comments. Tell me if you like what I'm doing or not. But let's give you guys some free winners for Saturday, June 8th. Looking at the Sox versus the Sox. Red Sox are visiting the White Sox. This is before the recording of the Friday, June 7th game. So the last game that happened in this series, the Red Sox won 14-2. I gave you guys the over for this one. And the Red Sox had 24 hits in this one. This was just kind of what I was expecting. I didn't expect 14 runs. But the over-under set at 8.5 for this one. Brian Bellows on the mound for the Red Sox, 6-2 with a 4.36 ERA. His ERA pops up to 4.83, and he's given up at least 3 earned runs in his last 4 games. And all of his last 4 starts have had at least 11-plus runs scored. The Red Sox go over in 52% of their road games, as they score 5.1 runs on the road per game and only 4.03. They're a way better road team this year, and they've just been hitting the ball. This is a dream matchup against Nick Nastrini, who's 0-5 with a 9.74 ERA. He hasn't made it more than 5 innings this entire year, and he has the 3rd worst bullpen in the MLB to back him up. Take the over. I just don't know what else to tell you here. Over 8.5 at -120. I think this is great value, and with how Nastrini's been pitching and how the Red Sox have been playing away from home, the Red Sox could get 9 themselves. The White Sox do average 2.95 runs per game. If they could get that, the Sox would only need 6. This is going to happen. I'm all over this. Take that. Let's move on. Phillies, Mets in London. This one I just had to pop in there. This one is just fun. Over 9.5 is at -118. Ranger Suarez, who's 9-1 with a 1.7 ERA, will be on the mound for the Phillies in game 1 of this 2-game series. Been one of the best pitchers in the MLB all season, but he did give up 4 earned runs in his last road start against the Rockies at Coors Field. The London does have higher over-unders, and I've been doing my research on this game. A lot of analysts are saying this field is comparable to Coors, so this over-under could be a little higher. It's thinking about maybe going to 10, so make sure to grab the 9.5 before. I'm going over 9.5 at -118 in this one. The Phillies also score about 4.67 runs away from home, which is middle, not bad at all. Then we got Sean Manaea on the mound for the Mets. Gave up 5 runs in his last start. In his last 3 games he started, all of those games had 10-plus runs. The Mets, even though this is a home game for them, according to MLB.com, they score 5.46 runs away from home, which is the most in MLB. This is not in Philly. This is in London. This is an away game for both teams, and they have scored 7.67 runs the last 3 games. When their bats are going, I'm riding them. When they're slumping, I'm fading them. I think the Mets can get to Suarez a little bit. If it actually really is comparable to Coors Field in terms of runs and altitude and all that, I'm taking the over. Give me the over at 9.5 at -118. Why not have a little fun in London? Third, Braves versus Nationals. Over under set at 8.5. This first game ended at 5-2 in favor of the Braves. On the mound for the Braves will be Charlie Morton, who's 3-2 with a 3.88 ERA. He went 6 innings in his last start, giving up 0 runs, and he only gave up 1 earned run in his last road start. Seems to have been finding his form. 7 of the last 8 games Morton has pitched have gone under 8.5, and 63% of the Braves' road games go under. Morton does have not a great start. They do have the fourth best bullpen, so I'm not too worried about the Nationals batters in this one, as the Nationals have only scored 2 runs per game in their last 3 when they average 4.09 at home. Kind of similar to the Mets. When the Nationals have got it going, I'm riding them right now. They're not haven't been too great, so I don't trust their hitting in this one. On the mound for them will be Mackenzie Gore, who's 4-5 with a 3.57 ERA. He actually had a really good last outing against the Braves. He gave up 1 run in 5 1/3 innings, and I'm hoping for something similar in this one with the Braves hitters also just being very inconsistent. They have some injuries. Give me the under 8.5 at -115 here. Parlay odds are plus 533 for these three. Just a reminder, Red Sox versus White Sox over 8.5. Phillies versus Mets over 9.5. Braves versus Nationals under 8.5. Let's have a good day betting, y'all. And make sure to hop on board with me on the premium. Look at all the results, the 7-day, the daily leaderboards. I'm all over it. If you were in with me for the last 7 days, you'd be up $700 or 700 units. So come on, take a chance on your boy and let's win together. Thank you all.